Stanislav, I'm working in Saudi Arabia and I'm thinking about going to the US and try myself in this great country. What are my options? My friends, today I'm going to cover this important topic and let you know about all viable options if you are working in Saudi Arabia and you want to come to the US. Also, you will learn today how to get a free evaluation of your case for the US visa. Let's go! Hello, my dear friends. My name is Stanislav Shamayev. I'm a licensed business immigration and corporate attorney in Miami, Florida. Why are we talking about people working in Saudi Arabia and your desire to come to the US? Well, because we have a bunch of clients from this great country, and all of you guys are from other countries kind of working in that country to make good money and allow your family good education, good vacation and things like that. But we all know that Saudi Arabia is not the best country to live because you will never be local. You will never be the person with that passport or accepted by that society. And I'm absolutely neutral. I'm not political about that. This is just a fact. And you guys know it better than me. The US is the only country in the world, maybe in the galaxy, guys, who will accept you as American in the first generation of immigrants. So you could already be American. And of course, your kids, your grandkids, and everybody else, they're gonna be born Americans. US is the only country who does that, who kind of makes you adapt and adjust to being American as long as you follow the law and you accept the values that America has to offer. So with this being said, let's consider your future move to a better place. Less viable options. And of course, there's a tourist visa, there's a student visa. I guess you guys not interested as much because tourist visa does not give you anything. You can come and travel. The student visa, you're probably all educated. You're all IT people, cybersecurity, doctors, engineers, businessmen, and people either with a high degree of education or with no education but a lot of skill. I guess those two are out of the picture. H-1B, if you have an employer, but you have to win the lottery, okay? And the lottery happens every March of every year. Now it's behind, so you gotta wait for some time and the result is not guaranteed. Those are options that could be used, but I don't like them because you either cannot do much on those visas or you have to play some kind of lottery. What are the really viable options for you guys? Well, priority visas are the talent visas, O1, EB1A, and EB2 NIW. And let me tell you guys, 90% of you will go either for EB1A or EB2 NIW. Why? For two main reasons. First of all, you are professionals or business people, maybe athletes, and those professions get a high degree of recognition and achievement in the industry with a lot of good experience, and you guys make pretty good money yet. I mean, you're gonna make more, but comparing to your countries where you're coming from, Africa, Asia, Eastern Europe, and others, you guys make a lot more. You, by your professional experience, by what you do on a regular daily basis, satisfy the legal criteria needed for those visas, like critical role in a company with distinguished reputation, significantly higher pay, the judging the work of other professionals through code review or assessing the projects, making audits or changing the processes in the companies. Some of you members of professional associations, some work on some nice, good projects and they used in the industry or play an important role. So there you go. Some of you already may have 4 or 5 criteria by law and we need only 3. And of course, I'm touching the tip of the iceberg. Okay, there's a lot more below the water, but I need you to understand that you, without knowing, halfway through. either EB1A or O1, and O1 is a non-immigrant option of a talent visa, EB1A is a green card, and EB2NW, guys, the national interest waiver, when you offer some type of potential project to the US government that will play a significant role in the US. And a lot of you in STEM, science, technology, engineering, mathematics, that's where NIW is coming from, for those professions. This is the talent side. O1, EB1A, and EB2NW, none of them, guys, require an employer. And maybe one of you is like, Stanislav, I know that O1 does require the employer. Why are you saying that? Well, this is correct. It does require by law. But we know how to bypass that. And that's happening through opening up a company of your own that will be your employer. So technically, yes, it does require an employer, but it does not require an employer as an independent company that you have to look for and worry and explain, oh my God, are they gonna sign the petition? Then they have to talk to the attorney. That's a nightmare. Okay? If it's your own company, yes, it cannot be a company that opened just for the purpose of O1. It has to be a company opened for the purpose of O1, but that you really intend to use to make money, which you do. So that's how we deal with that side. EB1A is self-petition, no employer is required, and same with EB2NW. It's not technically called self-petition, but in fact it is, because it does not require the employer structure, it just requires you propose the project, all right? So that's one side. The other side is business visas, and that could be EB5, for those of you who have a lot of money and who can invest $800,000 or $1 million in US economy and get the green cards through the passive investment or active investment. We can do this, okay? And by the way, this program is soon gonna go in the past because Trump wants to do the golden card, and that's $5 million. So if you guys have that resources, you better use them right now to get that green card. Otherwise, it's gonna be very hard because, you know, 1 million is a lot, but 5 is much more. But we also have E2 and L1. E2 is for those of you who are from the countries who signed the trade treaty with the US, and you can invest $100,000 in your own business or purchase an existing business and get yourself and your family E2 visa. That's not immigrant, but that's a good first step to come to the US. An L1 visa, for those of you who either have business outside of the US, namely in Saudi Arabia, and you have more than 15 employees under your control, or the company where you work has the affiliated company in the US, so the company is under the same control of the same owner, or one company owns the other, that means they affiliated. So you can transfer yourself from one company outside of the US to the company in the US. Okay, that's L1 visa. Intra-company transfer. That's the official name of this visa. It's also non-immigrant, but that one can be transferred to EB1C, and that's the elder sister of L1. Same way as EB1A, the elder sister of O1. O1, L1, EB1A, EB1C. Okay, that's the way you go to the green cards. Of course, you can jump to those visas from other visas, but that's the regular way. That's the classic way. So now, you be like, Stanislav, wow, I didn't know about those visas, now I do, but what do I do next? How do I actually know? Because you gave me a little bit of information. How do I actually know if I'm a good fit? And guys, this is the easiest part. I have a free evaluation process in my corporation. What you gotta do, and you gotta do it right now while you're fresh, go down below this video, find the link, click on it, and find the proper application, the proper questionnaire, either talent visas and national interest or the business visas. You can fill out all of them. I have no limitation. Give me 2 days after you submit those applications. I will get back to you with breakdown of your case. Look for the word potential. If you have the potential in your case, that means that within next 6 months, working on your case, improving your case with my team, we will get you up to 90 or 99% chance of approval for the proper visa. And if you got that word, not all of you will get it, the word potential. Come to the complex immigration planning, where I, in 2 phases, will get you the written winning strategy for your case that after this process will go to the Department of Approvals and Department of Strategy to be relied on and improved with you and the team. So guys, if you work in Saudi Arabia and think to go to the US and start working here, enjoy the life, building the future for yourself and your family, becoming Americans, get that free evaluation right now. Look for the word potential. If you see that, come to the complex immigration planning, get that strategy, get the list of documents, and the third step is to start working with my team. Coming to the US is easy as 1, 2, 3. Smash the like button if you enjoyed this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, ask me questions, comment. Also, I have Telegram, I have Instagram, I have Facebook. Make sure you follow me on all those platforms because I post content that does not interfere with each other. It's unique content. My name is Stanislav Shamayev. I'm a lawyer of the future. Your future begins here. Good luck.